Hello guys and welcome to race number 4 of the season 7 NRSL Outback Xfinity series here at 8 Bowl Super Speedway. We are back into the United States here in Massachusetts for our running here at this grand Super Speedway here. It's a very unique Super Speedway for those who are not known. This is a very figure 8 track with a bridge that goes around there as you can see. This is a good view to really show it because they are on the back straight underneath the bridge. So without further ado, let's get to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Zachary Fitzwater starting second. Is Kyle Keith. Third, Johnny Gardner. Fourth, Amber Ross. Fifth, William Flickinger. Sixth, Patrick Smith. Seventh, it's Vince Almarego. Eighth, RJ Bishop. Ninth is Cody Lonsby. The top 10 is Scott Roush. Good run for the Lowe's cars, by the way, qualifying. And here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. On the front row, we have Andres Bronskis and Jonathan Zorlin. If you can hear my bird in my background, I apologize for that, folks. The bird's going a little crazy because of stuff going around in the background on the outside and, you know, enjoying the fresh air and all. So if you're hearing my bird, I apologize for that. But anyways, after our great road course that we had at Mossport, give me just a second real quickly to update my notes here, wherever it is. As it went away, of course it did. So give me just a quick couple seconds here. Which is now taking forever to load because technology is a pain. Here we go. So our winner from the last race, of course, was Cole Deaver in the 9, who picked up his first ever Xfinity win. There he is. He's starting toward the middle of the field on the inside line. So we'll see how he'll do in today's race. But without further ado, let's get down to your starting lineup, or, well, the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Where there's the command now given. There we go. Oh, and a slow start from one of the cars. I don't know if it was RJ Bishop or it was someone. Oh, it's Scott Roush in the 60. Problems for the Rooster Teeth Ford Mustang for Roush Finguy Racing. A lot of the Fords now are going to be on the watch here. See what'll happen, but Pace Car is going to come on down pit road. Now, if you notice here, they cross the line before they come down pit road, not after. So here we go. Ticker is up. Green flag is out. We're underway here at 8 Bowl. And RJ Bishop, he did not get going in the 98. Oh, he really didn't get going. I think he's down a cylinder. Oh, we have gotten word he is down a cylinder. There's no wonder why he didn't get going on the start. Something must have broke on the One Main Financial Toyota. That's 2 straight races in a row where RJ Bishop's had trouble. And Nathan Stapleton, the 88's, having major difficulty trying to get around the One Main Financial Toyota. In the meantime, these drivers that are in this pack alone, they're going to be thankful for the racing they're going to have because of that whole issue. Oh, and already 4 wide. This is not what you want to do at this track. Oh, Cody Lama's in a very bad position. Oh, trouble Connor Meyer. James Qualls around. The caution's out. Bronskis. Greg William Carter. Oh, Pritchard. Still at the row. Kyle Matthews. Oh. Eric Burton involved. Caudill, Jeffrey Finguy, Jonathan Zorlin. Oh, look out, Ryan Acosta. Stapleton, that's a lucky break for him. Bishop coming on down pit road. There is something wrong with that Toyota. And a big crash on and into lap 3 of 30. Taking place here as Patrick Smith has laid them down. Kyle Keith in second, and William Byron Colors of Cole Deaver in fourth, while third place is Kyle Keith, second is Fitzwater. Osborne in the fifth position, William Flickinger sixth, Seidel seventh, eighth, Gardner ninth is Benjamin Miles. Vince Almarego in the top 10, great run for the 80, and there's Jonathan Wong in the 74. While the cars are catching on up, I don't know if they'll come on down pit road. A little buckle in the 00 there. Bishop is now back out in the course. There's Kyle Matthews on pit road, as well as Kate Anderson, Eric Burton, Jessica Shelton. Her season continually being very not good for her. Seth Cole on pit road. Joshua Sokoli, Connor Meyer. That was one of the first cars we've seen get involved. Richard Dylan Thoreau, heavy damage. James Qualls, that was the other one. Andres Morales, our Daytona winner. There's Jeffrey Finn guy limping on pit road. And Bishop, I guess, is getting his lap back. I don't know what the case is for the 98. Cars coming on down pit road are Jonathan Zorlin and Emmanuel Hartnett. The only two cars. Still unsure about what's up with the 99, or 98, excuse me, about why he went ahead of the pace car and all that. I guess now they're telling him, hey, you may want to go behind the pace car. You're not supposed to be ahead of the pace car. So, there we go. Oh, man. And I don't know what Bishop is doing, though, but... Oh, maybe that's why. I think he's supposed to be in line right there, but he'll be a lap down on the other side where Patrick Smith is. Caution's out. Let's go take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened. Let's go to the 6 of Dylan Thoreau. And you're going to see right where that corner panel is on the left side, just going to hook Connor Meyer when he was about to go in line. Didn't even see the Lidos Ford. They clip him into James Qualls and Craig William Carter. Goes into Baranskis and the Kate Anderson you're going to see right there. Those cars get involved. Everyone else scatters away. And then because of their separation, attack number 2 is coming on in. Normally not a good sign. Anderson manages to get by for the most part. Someone's going to hit Meyer. I think it's good. Okay. Pritchard and Matthews are going to get involved. Wow, Pritchard just plowed the 6. Matthews trying to avoid. Nowhere to go. Eric Burton. See him get involved. Josh Sokoli getting involved. How did Seth Cole get involved, though? That's what I'm kind of curious to know, because... Oh, he hit James Qualls. You're going to see sliding on down. Oh, never mind. That's Meyer. Oh, one car got airborne from the 70. I think that may have been the 33. Don't throw. We've seen him nearly flip over right there. There's Chandler Caudill. Well, I thought Anderson had a lot more damage. Let's just double check to be sure. Oh, no, she already came down pit. She already came down pit road. That's what I figured. Because it looked like she had a lot more damage, but I just couldn't seem to figure out what was the case. So, just wanted to be sure with that one there, because, again, I could probably see a lot of things, though. Let's go to the 33 of Sokoli. He actually got involved. Yeah, and he tried to avoid it, and just nowhere to go. This is coming up turn 1. You can see they're hitting the banking. James Qualls going to be into him there. That's how the 70 is going to get some air right there. Sokoli doesn't look like he has a whole lot of damage, though. That's the odd thing about it. But he did, though. So let's look what happened to bring ourselves our first caution for today. The big one striking on lap 2, heading into lap 3. Let's take it back to the green. Lights on top of the pace car out, giving us a signal of 1 lap to go here as I take a swig of Gatorade here. Not sponsored, by the way. Out of the race after that include the following. Oh man, quite a number of drivers. Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, Seth Cole, James Qualls, Connor Meyer, Eric Burton, Joshua Sokoli, Dylan Thoreau, Brett Pritchard, Hunter Baranskis, Jeffrey Finguy, Chandler Caudill, Charles Sanford, and Craig William Carter surprisingly retired out of the race. Bishop is a lap down in 28th. Now remember, the 90 did come back down pit road, and they got him back out in the course, so I don't know what the case is. Hopefully he'll be back up to speed, but we shall see, though. We're on lap 6 of 30, heading into lap 7. I mentioned our top 10 coming to the line. Let's go from 11th on back, which is Jonathan Wong, Alexander Rowe, Ember Ross, Cody Lamas, Philip Parker, Ace Rogers, Diego Yepes, Ramey Fisher, Ryan Acosta, and William Brock. That completes your top 20. Pace car back down pit road. Green flag back underway for Patrick Smith. Whatever they fixed on the 98, I think they may have fixed it. They said it was a small transmission issue from what we were hearing, and now he is back up to speed, which is a great sign for the 98 after all what's happened. And holding up the pack, and uh-oh. Man, Osborne was kind of leaning on that quarter panel of the 9 car there. That was not a good thing to do. You don't want to do that here on this course. But right now, RJ Bishop is back on the lead lap. Wow, and you got to be really careful with that pit wall right there. One car can hit that. That just chaotically could catastrophic field there. Jonathan Zorlin off the pace. Emmanuel Hartnett and Kate Anderson are still up to speed, which is a great sign right there. However, they're really not gaining a lot of ground. Wow, they are 4 wide heading into turn 3. That's not good. That's Zidell, Ramey Fisher, Benjamin Miles, and at that point, it's Ember Ross. I mean, the main 2 cars are having a lot of trouble trying to get out of this 4-wide mess. Are Fisher and Miles. And man, you can tell they're literally rubbing doors at that point. And the Lowe's cars are seeming to work together. Cody Lumps in 5, Vince Almarego in the 80. They are committed to staying with one another, not one separation. So I think the only slow car we may have to deal with is Jonathan Zorlin. Kate Anderson, I'm actually very surprised. F42 is kind of hanging into that pack very little, but she's trying to do what she can, though, to stick with Emmanuel Hartnett and others. Good speed into that corner there. You can see both drivers are just kind of barely hanging into that pack, but I don't know if they'll hang on much longer. These guys are going about 209. They're going about 207. Like, they're just a couple miles off the pace. They're in the draft. It's just they can't seem to really get in there. The only thing they can do is rely on the turns. That's the only thing that's been able to help them out. Hartnett especially. Like, he just can't seem to, get behind the 88 or whoever's on that rear of the field and then try to pass a car to. While Anderson is just trying to rely on Emmanuel Hartnett and hope Hartnett doesn't, lose the pack from her there. And then you had Zorlin, who's just off the pace big time. Meanwhile, back at the front, Fitzwater, our pole sitter, looking for second for his win number 2 this season there. Patrick Smith all over the back bumper there. And still the Lowe's cars are together. Lamas and Almarego have not lost each other, but now for the first time, they're going to be separated here. The 5 going underneath the 80. Tell you what, how about William Flickinger and Jonathan Wong, the 96 and the 74 teammates? For Flickinger Racing there. 74 and the 96 are rookies. William Flickinger outside the NRSL's had some not bad luck. While his brother Zach, unfortunately, toward the rear-ish of the field. However, he started just now working his way up through the front of the field. Left scored 21st, but he's getting there. He's trying to get up there with his 2 teammates, but he's on the outside line, just a little bit back. Uh-oh, Diego. He's smart. Zidell, there goes Osborne. Crashing, Zidell, Zach Flickinger, Nathan Stapleton. Around they go. Osborne nearly flipping. Caution will wave. William Flickinger is going to lead them down. Jonathan Wong there, but Zach Flickinger, the brother, going to get involved in some damage. There you see the buckle on the Branch Chicago Cubs Hellcat Dodge. Caution will wave. William Flickinger, the leader. And could this be the sign where we have our pit stops for today? It's Osborne. That's it for him. And Justin Zeidel, who was caught on the apron. I don't know if he's going to be done, but he got caught there with the undercarriage. Had to teleport back to pit road. There's Zorlin. R.J. Bishop. Kate Anderson, Emmanuel Hartnett. Happy for that right there. Now comes the million-dollar question: is the pit stop going to happen? We're going to wait and find out here very shortly. And if they do come down pit road, take a look at the pit stops. If not, we'll take a look. And yes, here they come. All the drivers are coming on down. You were seeing on our pit lane camera angles here. One car staying out. That's Bishop, obviously. So here they are coming on down pit road. You're going to see very shortly. We're just about one lap away from entering the halfway point here. And here they all come down. Seeing on pit lane number 2. Just the exit or entrance pit road. Oh, Shear just got hit from behind from James Qualls. And there you see pit lane 1. Guys, give room. Remember, obviously seeing it in her pit stall. Fitzwater in the first stall you see right there. And William Flickinger will be the first one out. He'll beat out Smith and Wong. And there you go. There is your cycle of pit stops. I think it's Flickinger removing the hood on the 44. Watching from our TV2 camera angle right here. We had an incident in previous seasons where it was Kyle Keith and Ange Navarro in the, I want to say it was the Cup Series. I could be wrong on it. Yeah, it was the Cup Series. But they wrecked off the pit road. Well, everyone looks like they're A-okay, so that's a good sign right there. NRSL telling the cars to slow on down as Bishop, will now be making his indication of coming on down pit road because he's a lap down car. There you see like Fitzwater and Parker trying to get in their respective spots. There's Shearer. Now remember, he got hit by James Qualls in the 70. Wait a minute, did the 70 retire? Let me just find out real quick. Hey, oh, he been retired. There was a white car that hit him. I'll have to double check. It may have been 00, I think? No, it couldn't be. Anyways, we'll find out later on. But first, let's take a look. We'll buy ourselves a caution for today's race. You got to feel for Joshua Osborne right there. Getting wrecked for minutes, and he didn't really deserve to be in. But Diego Yepes, unfortunately, going to hook the 21 of Justin Zeidel, going right into Ace Rogers, Alexander Rowe. They save it. Osborne, though, not so much. Into the wall he goes. Then the 21 goes in front of the 44 and the 60. And I don't know how Nathan Stapleton avoided that. He barely did. Ryan Acosta, also another one who just about missed it. Zeidel, though, goes into Stapleton, who then scrapes the left side of his car onto the wall. And that was a look happy to bring ourselves our second caution for today's race. We'll take a look at Kev Shear, by the way, on pit road. We've seen it in the bad angle, but look at the car who smacked him on pit road. There was a white car that hit him. May have been Ramey and Fisher. Yeah, that was who it was. Couldn't tell. I thought it was James Qualls, but then I realized, yeah, he's already out of the race. So, see on Fisher, does he have a buckle on the hood? Okay, no he don't. So he had away with it right there. So caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. It's on top of the pace car out. Pace car gets 1 lap to go. Out of the race after that accident include the following. And it is Charles Sanford. Actually, wait a minute here. Chandler Connell, Charles Sanford, Craig Wingard. Yeah, they've been out. Joshua Osborne, the only one out of the race after that incident there. Zidell joining RJ Bishop a lap down in 26 and 27. 25 cars on the lead lap. Top 10 rundown after the pit stop include William Flickinger leading. Second, Patrick Smith. Third, Jonathan Wong. Fourth, Vince Almarego. Fifth, Cody Lamas. Sixth, Ace Rogers. Seventh, Alexander Rowe. Eighth, Cole Deaver. Ninth, Zachary Fitzwater. Clear top 10. Raymond Fisher. Oh, excuse me. And green flag back underway here at 8 Bowl. Bishop with a nice advantage right there. Remember, Zidell's got a little bit of damage. But for right now, 21 doesn't look like he's too affected by this. And the Lowe's cars, once again working together. Almarego and Lamas. And remember, they are teammates this season. The only thing that's different is the color of the scheme. That's it. One's got a black and blue, one's got a blue and black. Ace Rogers wasting no time trying to separate them, but seems like Cody's committed to Vince there. It looks like leading them down. It's going to be Patrick Smith, but now Smith says, forget it, I'm putting the lap cars 3 wide. Why not, right? Oh, wow, Fitzwater kind of hugged the apron a bit there, but he kept it together. William Flickinger and the Lowe's cars are now working together. And I think Zidell is holding these drivers up. I think so, because he's going about 201. He's about a couple miles off the pace. Meanwhile, Jonathan Wong is trying to get around. However, he is definitely wrong. And Alexander Rowe to the inside of the 74. Tell you he's not off the pace, but he's still keeping a good speed, though. It's RJ Bishop. However, he needs to get around all these guys as quick as he can before the next caution comes on out. Because if the caution comes out and he's ahead of these leaders, he will get his lap back and may have an opportunity to battle for the win there. But you never know, though. That one Main Financial still hanging around. He's 27th right now, but now 26, but he's doing what he can there. Wow, Patrick Smith tried to block the 35, and that was a close call right there. And Lamas separated from Vince Almarego, who's got the lead. Here comes Cole Deaver. He wants to go 2 in a row. Fitzwater to second. Lamas to third. Wong trying to get around the 80, but I think the 74, because he's a rookie, he forgets you want to be on the left side coming off of turn 1. Here comes Cody trying to make it 3 wide. And sticks his nose in. Here he goes. And he's got Vince helping him out. I'm telling you, you can't even separate the Lowe's cars today. They have been stuck together. Kind of like how William Flickinger and Jonathan Wong were at a point, but these guys have been committed. And that's all about to change now, because here comes teammate issue there. Vince Almarego to the inside of the 5. Now William Flickinger trying to push the 5 up to the extreme high line of that track. Ryan Acosta in the 8. What a run. The Oriole Rich Chevrolet there. A couple of struggling weeks, and here he is battling for the win here at 8 Bowl. He's doing really good here. Surviving the crashes. Here he is. Johnny Gardner having a good run, and no Ross. I would reconsider that, and they're going to go 4 wide for position. Gardner trying to back out of the throttle. Wise move by the veteran there, and the winner at Auto Club. Kate Anderson barely in the pack yet again. Zorlin off the pace, as too is Emmanuel Hartnett. And Benjamin Miles on pit road, a problem for the 48 DC Solar Chevrolet. Flickinger even more off the pace in the 44, while his teammate, an unknown Jonathan Wong, to the lead, will lead that lap. Oh, wow, Fitzwater kind of blocking the 80, again tagging the apron. So he was ran the fastest lap so far. Smith leads. It's been the 7 of Johnny Gardner with the 42.874. Wong was second with a 9.74. And then not too far behind, 2,000 a little slower, is Zachary Fitzwater. Smith is 4th, and Cole Deaver is 5th. So most of these guys in the top 10 are battling for the win are in this pack alone. The only one not there is Joshua Osborne in the 27 and Diego Yepes in the 1. You kind of see behind the 5 car there. And not having this good run there. It just changed. Now Ace Rogers up in the 7 with that fast slap there. Fitzwater, though, leading that lap, and now Alexander Rowe to the point. Probably going to catch up to the 44s. Miles still on pit road. Remember, if we have a caution, from this point on, it will be single file restarts. No matter who's on the lead lap and who's a lap down car. I'll tell you what, Rowe, I guarantee you he's not ready for this man right here, Zachary Fitzwater. And neither is Patrick Smith in the 12. This is going to be interesting right there. And Flickinger's team there, 3rd and 5th right now. Philip Parker from Meyer leading the torch for Meyer's team right there. Now Wong to the inside of the 12, going for the position. And into turn 3, you see that 44 in the background right there. Oh, man, they're going to approach him. Here we go. Jonathan Wong going to go with the high line, but Smith flies on by. The whole right side of the course is blocked. Oh, Flickinger, don't be that guy! Yikes! Somehow they didn't wreck right there. I don't know how, but man, I knew that was going to be an issue. And he's really holding up these drivers. Now Anderson easily into the pack. Ooh, and almost blocked Nathan Stapleton. Man, Kyle Keith and others really getting held up. These guys are getting held up as if it's a caution, but it's not. Trying to keep an eye on this to make sure everything's okay. We'll be with the leaders in just a sec. Brian Acosta, the big loser on that one. Waiting for RJ Bishop to pass. And Acosta's still trying to pass via the high line there. Probably not the most smartest idea there, but he's going to get the job done. However, he's going to lose the pack easily. Harrison took a slight advantage on that one there. But as the pack separates, it's now down to these drivers battle for the win. The 3-car separation for the lead. However, 4th on back, they're coming. Manuel Harden, I doubt they're going to approach. Remember, he's up to speed. He's not off the pace. He's just behind. And Jonathan Zorlin, he's on turn 1 and 2. I doubt they'll approach him. Benjamin Miles back out on the course just now. He is 4 laps down in the 27th position. Tough break for the DC Solar Chevrolet. That was not what Miles needed at all. How about Anderson, who got involved in that wreck? It was stuck with Hartnett in that position, trying to be in the pack. And the second caution came, got around the lap car, and here she is, trying to get a top 15 run, which she's in right now. And her teammate and boss, Kyle Keith, helping her out. Well, these guys have caught up to one another, now catching up to the top 3, because here comes Wong, here comes William Brock. 3 laps to go when we cross the stripe here at April. Smith trying to pick up his first career Xfinity Series victory, but he's got a decklet full of Cody Lamas and William Brock. These guys have caught up to one another. Ev Shearer also into the mix, Alexander Rowe, Fitz Alborego, William Flickinger, Scott Roush, and Zachary Fitzwater have all caught up as well. Meanwhile, drivers like Kyle Keith, Diego Yepes, Nathan Stapleton, Kate Anderson, Ace Rogers, Justin Seidel, and Cole Deaver all behind one another. And just not too far behind, RJ Bishop trying to catch up to that pack, but it's unlikely. Oh, 4 wide for the lead. And they're going to keep it together for now, at least. 2 laps to go. We cross the stripe. William, not a nice, good decision there. Third sheer. Fitzwater around. Caution's out. Race back for the win. And Nimber Ross coming to the line will pick up the win. What could be with 2 laps to go. Caution will wave here at April. Oh, Ramian Fisher, Kev Shear, and the pole sitter Zachary Fitzwater involved. And that'll end the race. Shear stuck on the track. He'll have to teleport. For Miles, it ain't going to do much, but for the cars at 1 lap down, like Seidel Bishop and Flickinger is going to do just enough. Caution will wave here on lap 29 of 30. It looks like Ember Ross is going to pick up the first win of the season. So we're going to take a very quick break, and we're going to take a look up ourselves the last caution for the race here. So this is our caution, what could be ending, what's going to end the race under yellow. And Kev Shearer, William Brock, William Flickinger, all within one another. Flickinger does the dirty deed, though, going into Zachary Fitzwater. Going back up the course into the turn 4 wall. Fitzwater taking a hard lick off the turn there. Kev Shearer getting involved. You can see right there in the 71 Dodge Challenger. And looking through here, Stapleton's going to barely get by. Zeidel's going to get by. I thought someone else got involved in this one. Oh, Ramian Fisher. Oh, wow. Gave a shot to Fitzwater. I don't know what Ramian was thinking there, but not the brightest idea there. Bishop, though, wisely going to go to the left side of the track, while Acosta as well is going to be A-okay. At the look, we brought ourselves in the caution. Ember Ross, can she win it? We'll find out shortly. We're looking live at Ember Ross right here as the pace car lights obviously are still on. Now comes the main question is this. Will Ember Ross make it to the line on gas? Now pit road is after crossing the line. But we shall see what will happen though. Halfway through the thing, Ember Ross looking for her first career NRSL victory. She's never won anything in her career. She was a developmental driver for Ange Navarro, coming on in. Now being a couple turns away for being to win her first career NRSL victory. And coming off the final turn with no issue whatsoever, the pedigree Toyota of Ember Ross coming to the line will pick up her first career victory in the NRSL. She'll win the Xfinity Series race at 8 Bull. Big victory right there, and the pace car hits the pit wall like usual. And Kyle Keep blew the motor and still crossed the line in 12th. Wondering who was blowing the motor. As we see, the person in the Chevy Camaro is probably going to get fired after this, so great job. Ember Ross, pick up the victory. Here's your full look at the results. Coming on in. 20 cars finished the race on the lead lap. 25 cars finished the race. Only one, with the exception of Benjamin Miles, being 4 laps down in 27th. But there's a look at your results right there. And a look at your bottom half of the results. So until then, thank you guys for watching. If you like to, be sure to give it a like, comment, thoughts, and subscribe right there, and hit the subscribe button. And we will see you guys for the Cup race that will take place at 8 Bull. Till then, goodbye, everybody.